What's up, guys? Epic battle against Shadowredx here, or the Viper Strikes, or Alex, or whatever you just want to call that guy, because he's just so epic. Yeah, this is like our umpteenth battle against each other, and he's gonna lead with his little hippo thing that's nicknamed Uxie, which is kind of funny because in every battle he always leads off with an Uxie. So I'm just gonna taunt that thing so I can't set up rocks, and then I'm gonna set my own rocks up. He goes for the Shadow Ball, I think, and misses because I have Sand Veil. And now, I forget. He goes for a Psychic, doesn't do anything. Well, I mean, what am I saying? It does a lot, over half, and then he switches for some reason. Now I'm just going to keep going for the EQ, and now he's going to switch out into his bird, which is going to take some Stealth Rocks damage, which isn't bad for me, because now I'm going to roost, because roosting off that damage is very important. Yeah, so now I'm going to taunt this thing, predicting a Toxic, and I was hoping I was faster, because I really don't know that, I used one of these, but I forget what their speed is, so I didn't know which was faster, my Vaporeon or that bird. So now I'm going to switch on to Vaporeon. He's going to go for a Hidden Power, Ice, most likely, because if it was water, I would have got some water absorbed back, so yeah. Now he's predicting a Toxic, I think, but I'm just going to go for a Boiling Water. And so, yeah, so I predicted him to switch. I didn't know what he would switch into. I thought he might switch to Alakazam, seeing as though it has Magic Guard, but he actually goes into Hippo. Now he's going to go out into this thing. I really don't remember its name, but I did actually use one in-game there. Kind of cool, not too much. But yeah, he's going to go for the Vengeance, which its power doubles when it, when a teammate has fainted in the turn before, so. Now he's going to go out into his little Ronkarusu, and these things are like just so cool. I go for the Wish, but I can't stay in because I can't allow this thing to set up at least 2 Calm Minds, so yeah. I'm only going to hold him to 1, which is better than 2, obviously, and I'm going to go for the Taunt, and that is not going to do anything for this turn just because he's going to Psychic. But that does less than half, so that's kind of cool. He's going to go for the Psychic again and miss, which is very crucial as well, because getting this Earthquake helped me finish this thing off. Now he's going to go for the Psychic and finish me off. I was wondering if I should go for the Roost or not, I don't know, but I just figured I'd just go for the EQ. So now I'm going to go out in Immense and Dragon Dance, and he can only Psychic me right now. These things move forward aren't that good. They only can carry Psychic or Focus Blast, or Psychic or Shadow Ball. Those are the best moves to carry on it, and that's all that you really see, so I'm not too scared of it, because I'm predicting it was defensive bulky and no EV trained in special attacks. So yeah, go for Dragon Dance and finish it off with a Dragon Claw. Get +1 from Overconfidence. He sends out his Alakazam. I finish that off with a Dragon Claw. Get +2. Now I'm at +3 actually. And he's going to go out into his Regirock. I'm going to go for the EQ because that's the most powerful move to go for on this thing, and it lives it with 1 HP, and I'm trying to figure out how that happened after +3. He said it was max special defense, and I know Regirocks have a crap load of defense, but I still think it probably should have been able to carry. I don't know, it wasn't stabbed or anything, or no life orb, so I played really predictable and went for the Earthquake, even though I knew the Dragon Claw. I knew I should Dragon Claw because he still had a flying type, and yeah, I just played stupid. Now I'm going to go on the Vaporeon, go for the Whirlwind because not Whirlwind. He goes for Whirlwind. I go for the Toxic because if he Toxic me, Vaporeon was the thing that I wanted Toxic the most. So that's why I went out to Vaporeon instead of Claydol. Now he's going to go out into his what's this thing called? This Regirock, and I'm going to go for the Earthquake. It's going to do a jack crap and nothing to it. And now I'm just going to go out in the Vaporeon so I can get a Wish off, because I really need that Wish. And I think he's going to wake up on this turn right here. I forget, but yeah, he wakes up this turn, goes for the Curse, and I'm like, oh my gosh, it's a cursing one, max special defense and max defense. I am fucked right now, so yeah. I go for the Protect. He predicts that, goes for another Curse, and I just don't know how I'm going to take this thing out right now. and like I'm just hoping for a crit. And later on, I eventually will get a crit that is helpful to taking this thing out. And because of that, he was kind of upset, so we had a rematch afterwards, which he completely swept me. So yeah. So anyway, he goes for a Stone Edge, does a crap load of damage, and I go for the Toxic last turn so I could force him to rest later on, which is going to be important. He's going to go for the Curse, predicting the Wish. And now I don't know what I'm going to do. Oh yeah, I think I'm going to Boiling Water, because if he doesn't rest right here and I Boiling Water, he will die to my Latios switch in. So yeah, I just go for Boiling Water to force him to rest. So he rests, and now like I get 3 more turns to figure out how I'm going to beat this thing. And this was like my longest battle so far. It was 52 turns when I was recording. It took like, on this stupid slow Desmume recorder, Desmume emulator, it took like an hour and 30 minutes to record the whole battle, and I'm like very irritable by that. But yeah, so this is about to be like very long and stally, and it's just a pain to watch. So now I'm going to go out into my Claydol and get up a Reflect, and he goes for the Drain Punch, which it doesn't really hurt too much for Claydol and Latios, but Arcanine and Vaporeon, it'll do some decent damage too, so I do that, yeah. So now I'm going to go for the Toxic, because none of his moves can really hurt my Claydol, and I'm going to get up a Reflect. So my Claydol can like wall him out, but he can't do anything to my Claydol, which is actually kind of good. So if anything, I should just stay in with Claydol and hopefully like hope for like 6 crits in a row, and I might get him. I don't know. You never know. So yeah, because he can't do anything to Claydol, even with +6 if I have a Reflect up. So now I'm going out into Arcanine to try and get some Intimidate off, but he has the Clear Body, which doesn't make sense at all, because that thing does not look clear. Like, come on now, it's a rock. Rocks are not clear. So yeah, now I'm going to switch out into my Latios, because, and this is where I wish I kind of carried Surf on my Latios, but I don't. So yeah, I'm just going to go for the Hidden Power Ground, and that doesn't do a lot to it. And Draco Meteor will do more damage, so that's what I go for now. And that does not KO the, what's the thing called? Regirock. Now he's going to wake up Stone Edge. And my Reflect's going to wear off, so I'm going to go for the Draco Meteor again, forcing him to rest again, hoping that it would actually KO him, but it doesn't. Oh, he actually goes for the Drain Punch. And that kind of hurts right there, but it's okay, I guess, because I'm just going to switch out. Got the Vaporeon, he's going to go for the rest, and I'm like, here we go again. This thing is like going to be a trouble to take out, and I'm just going to go for the Boiling Waters, hoping for a crit, and what do you know? I get a crit. And now I think that was the second turn of his sleep, so if I get another Boiling Water, I should be able to, I mean, if I go for Boiling Water again, I should be able to force him to rest again, and I'm not even sure. I don't even know where I'm going with this. That's his third turn of sleep, and I'm hoping another Boiling Water will like be able to KO him, be like complete maximum damage and like just KO it. But of course he lives with a slither of HP again, goes for the Drain Punch, and that's not going to bring him back up too much. So like the only thing he can really do is rest or keep Drain Punching me, but Drain Punches won't do a lot because I'm getting weaker in HP. So yeah, go for the Boiling Water again, and he lives again, goes for the Drain Punch, and that's not going to KO me. So yeah, that's all I do that turn, and I'm thinking Hidden Power Ground should be able to take him out, but I want to play safe and go for the Draco Meteor because that will do more damage. So that's what I do there. And yeah, so the most annoying part of the battle is out of the way, and he's going to go out into his little, what is this thing called? I forget. Yeah, I just forget, so I won't even try to pronounce it. I'm going to go for the Morning Sun, predicting the Vengeance, because it's like his best move to go since his Regirock fainted last turn. And he said this thing was a especially bulky thing, so my Arcanine really couldn't do much to it but Toxic it. And his last two Pokemon have Toxic, so I know I could just stall him out if I really need to. And that's what I plan on doing. I go out into Claydol, not even knowing what to expect. He's going to Toxic me. I really don't care too much because Claydol, it just doesn't even matter if Claydol's Toxic. So, what happens next? I forget. I think he's going to take a switch, not wanting any more Toxic. No, I predicted him to Roost and be faster, but he's not, so, yeah. He's just going to Whirlwind me out to Arcanine, and the Toxic damage is really racking up, and I think he's going to Roost here. If I'm not mistaken, I'm going to go for the Flamethrower. He's going to barely live that, and then go for the Roost, so yeah. But that's not too bad, because Toxic is still doing a toll on this bird thing. So, yeah. And I don't even remember if I still have Vaporeon left. No, I don't. Okay, yeah, Vaporeon died to a Drain Punch. So all I have left is Arcanine and Claydol, and they can't really do much. But Arcanine gets another crit. He didn't get another one. I get another crit with Arcanine on Flamethrower on his little dog thingy, which is not too important, but it sealed me the victory here because I could Flamethrower that and finish him off. So that was a good game, Alex. Make sure you guys go check him out. Comment, rate, subscribe to me as well. Peace.